Hey guys, today we're going to be doing Clubman Plus, the 5 hot peppers on hard at Fuji Speedway. And for this one, I'm going to be using the Nissan Skyline V-Spec 2. And we're going to have racing soft on this one. And here are my numbers. I got 85, 85 on the suspension, 10, 10 on the anti-roll bar, 22, 22 in damping ratio, 45, 45, 3.30 and 3.40, 5.5, 5.5, 0.40 and 0. And then at the bottom here I have everything at 60 in the fully customized, and 50-50 at the bottom. That's for the torque vectoring differential. And then downforce I have 50 at the top over here. Everything else is at 100, so no power reduction. Customized racing transmission at 300, and no turbocharger. I have nothing over here. That's to reduce it. It has to be under 700. So all of this stuff is normal. No air cleaner, no muffler. I have the carbon brakes and the racing brake pads, because that really affects how you brake. And I also have clutch and flywheel at racing, and brake balance at 0. So those are pretty much it. Carbon propeller shaft. Actually, for this video I'm gonna go to the shop because I installed almost everything that you could. So for sports, you want to buy the weight reduction stage. This is gonna be really expensive, but this car is great. I like it a lot, and it helped me win a lot of races. In the club sport, you want to bore up, high lift camshaft, and what else we got? Weight reduction stage 2. So buy that. Now I do know it can get expensive to buy all this stuff, but I mean, it's pretty much worth it. Semi racing, we're gonna do the crankshaft, the customizable computer. You don't need to buy the turbocharger because we're not putting it on. I have the LSD here, but I did buy rate reduction and body rigidity. This makes it a bit more smoother to drive and turn, and being rigid is better. Then we have the stroke up in the under racing tab, engine, polished parts, anti-lag. You don't need racing. All this stuff you don't need these for racing. Air filter, muffler, all of that you don't need. If you do have the money, you could buy it for it, but you don't need that. You do need the racing brake pads. You're gonna want to put those, and the discs. The manifold you don't need to buy either. Brake balance you don't need to buy. Customizable suspension you need to buy for sure. This you need to buy. Racing flywheel, the torque vectoring you need to buy also, and weight reduction stage 4, buy that. And customizable racing transmission, also buy that, and racing soft obviously. In extremes, ceramic brake pads, so yeah, you could buy those. Steering wheel adapter, you don't need that, I don't think so. So yeah, you don't need to buy these brakes actually. Don't buy the drilled, you could buy the ceramic if you have a lot of money. Titanium connectors and high lift camshafts, bought those, and the carbon propeller, I bought that as well. You do not need the weight reduction stage 5, it's 300,000. You really don't need it. I mean, you could try if you have the money. If you have a lot of money, you could try it and then just reduce the power a little bit, but I did it without it, so you could probably do the same. For assists, I have it on manual, 0 traction control, ABS on weak, and everything else you could put on off except things that you might need. The bottom 2, make sure they're off, but braking area, if you need it, you could put it. And then we could start, and you're gonna see that right off the launch, because this car is freaking powerful, you're gonna get all the way to almost the front at the first curve. And here's the important thing: you need to be first at this first curve, because the rest of the race is defending. You're gonna need to defend from these guys, as hard as you can and just try to block them and stuff. So if you think that's cheating, well, you know, why did the game start you off in 4th position or 5th position or 6th or whatever, wherever you start? You didn't even get to qualify, right? So the game's gonna start you in a position that you didn't even qualify for. You're gonna have to fight your way. So look at all these mistakes I'm making, but it's okay. Mistakes will be made. This car's really powerful, so you'll be able to stay in front and defend. And like, I'm playing on the controller right now just because a lot of people are playing on controller, so I'm trying to like make it a video that's for the mass of the people playing on controller. And it's super hard to do curves without braking hard and pressing on the gas hard. Like, the triggers it's not as sensitive as pedals, right? So it's really hard for me. So if I could do it on controller and you have a steering wheel, this is going to be a breeze for you. For those of you on controller, it's going to be a little bit harder, but look how much distance I put between me and 2nd place on a straightaway. The only problem you're gonna have to fight for is some of the curves, some of the turns, because they will be faster. So if ever you're driving and they do pass you, let's say lap 5 or 4, he actually does pass you, a good place to get your position back is over here. They brake more than you in this really long curve. So right at the end of this really long curve, try to sneak in, and you'll be able to pass them there. And yeah, just block and defend these guys. They are tough during the curves. So stay in front as much as you can, defend, and you'll get it. You'll win, and you'll be first on hard mode. So hopefully this video helped, gives you an idea on which car to use and how to use it. And if it did help, please like and subscribe. If you guys have any other car that can easily beat this, please write it in the comments and let the other players know. Let me know, and I'd love to try it out. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure to support the channel if you can. There's a bunch of other videos I did on the Gran Turismo game. So go take a look. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.